Page 290, Amazing Grace. Is we're going to improvise an accompaniment on the melody. They're giving you an idea of the pattern to use, although technically you can use any pattern you want. Generally, you will find them rolling eighth notes. It's a nice smooth piece. Although they don't have to be. You can do a chuck chuck. It's in 3/4 time. But first thing I need to do is I want to hear the melody. What's it sound like? In 3/4 time, we're in the key of G major. So it's 3/1. 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. And on this melody, a lot of arrangements, they take liberties with the rhythm. Like this one puts in a triplet toward the end. You don't have to. You could do that too, or you could put in triplets in these other areas. A lot of arrangements will do that. A lot of leeway on this song. I even did an arrangement for this when I was in college. Music theory class, we had to do stuff like that. Now, let's take a look at the chords. We need to make sure we know what the chords are. We're starting out with a G chord, and some inversion looks like they're extended here and here. Doesn't have to, but okay. And then G7, which is this, 7, C chord. The melody is here, so I got to be down here. Otherwise, I got to play the melody up here. I don't want to be in the same area where the melody is. It gets in the way. So I'll be down here. Then a G chord here. Then an E minor chord. We're down here. Then an A7 chord. Here. And a D7. So I'm trying to stay in root position. G. Then we have this G7 with a B on the bottom, which is this one. Here. There's an inversion. And then the C chord. C sharp. They're giving us the notes here. Oh, we are up here. So they are up here. They're in the same area as the melody. I prefer not to do that, but they're doing it, so okay. And then the D here. E minor. A7, D7, G. So sort of know what the chords are. I just follow that pattern. It's a here. Altered the pattern a little bit, but hey, I'm a rebel. The G7 is that, right? So it would be. And then they give us the notes for measure 11. And here. I don't care for that too much, but that's what they're done. And that's just the idea. You can make up other things. Just use those chords. If I were going to play these chords up in here, I would prefer this melody to be up in here. Let it be a flute or a violin that plays this. Let them play up here. Let them play it up there, and you can be down in this area. And then you add the pedal like they want. The only time you're not pedaling would be during that rest. So we hear the phrasing, but it's overlapping. It's just the normal overlapping. I'm not going to show it. Hopefully by now you can do the pedaling okay. You make it up. There's no right or wrong as far as I'm concerned, as long as you get the chords correct and it sounds okay.